Greetings, this is This, and I'm me, and I have to be very careful today, very vigilant, in making sure that the episode is still recording. But if at any point the episode ends, and you're like, wow, it just cut off, it's because I probably didn't notice that the recording finished, and I was like, well, okay, I guess that's gonna be the episode. Because I don't think it's the game's problem today. My recording software is being weird. But hopefully everything will be fine. But just, to help everything out anyway, one thing I want to do today is implement, or at least, do some level of implementation of a suggestion that one of you guys had previously, which is to be, like, I consolidated all of my bins to be having like one or a few things stored in each bin so that like it's not like a million things loaded into a million different places. It's been suggested that I consolidate I don't think there are many here at this colony, the bottled waters or bottled liquids and the bottled gases. So like we have hydrogen sitting here and we have brine sitting here. And I thought that there was, there's like a whole bunch of crude oil over here. And, those are things that I always just never had a place for. So I was like, let's just leave it there. But, it is, first of all, it is mess, like decor-wise. Wow, it's all sparkly. Oh my god, they're all sparkly. They're so pretty. I don't feel like they had a sparkle effect before, did they? They would say sweetle tending. Or sweetle tended or something like that. They wouldn't say pollinated. That's a little bit different, I think. It'll help with the decor, but also it helps with like fewer pieces, fewer things to be loading in. If I just can sweep all that and like I don't have to organize it. I don't have to care about it. Like I'm not caring about it right now anyway, So I can just throw everything into a tank at each of these colonies and that will help. But I don't think it was actually, like, I think lately I have not been having as many problems with the game as I was, for a while there. Sure, there's a little bit of a wait time when it loads over from one day to the next, but it's not so bad like it has been previously. But yeah, like, there's kind of a lot going on at some of these places in terms of, like, what's sitting around on the ground. Okay, so we will set up some things for that, but other than that, because that'll be like kind of like a background task. Like that'll be a side thing for me to do. But I want to get my bearings on what I'm doing first. That's how long the loading over was. It wasn't so bad. What am I doing in each of these places to start? Okay. So we are refilling this container that is very warm still. And then this one's pretty warm. I want to switch it out as well, but I have to wait for some of the hydrogen gas to hopefully refill, and this is actively working on doing that as of right now. Good. Okay. Well, then we will leave that be for the time being. Harvest ready! Yeah. We've got some sleet wheat grain ready to harvest. I really do want to think about where I might want to add a second stretch of sleet wheat grain to harvest. And I'm thinking maybe I can just go right up here and put another spot. Just make it the same as I did here, but right up here. The only question I'm going to be having with myself is whether they're going to plant it in some of these materials. Like, will they plant sleet wheat grain on top of gold amalgam? I don't know. I mean, we do have chunks where there's plenty of missing space anyway. Like, where nothing has been planted. Let's see. They've planted on igneous rock. Which one? This one. They've planted on igneous rock. They've planted on ice. They've planted on snow. They've planted on dirt. Those are all of the different materials that they planted on down here. So if I were to dig a space through here, I don't want it to be here. I don't know why I don't want it to be there. I mean, it's kind of too close to that, right? Like, I would put it right here. So there are a few spots of igneous rock. There are spots of dirt. The coal might work as well. Like if I dig it somewhere, I feel like I would want it to be like with these spots dug out or these spots. So like we have a ground of 3 dirt. Like I don't want to go directly like digging out here and having this be the floor because there's not enough dirt layer on the bottom. So I feel like a little higher up would be better, even though it's maybe a little less efficient, I guess you'd say. Like I'm not digging out the space in a really nice way like I was over here. Like we're just leaving one floor. It's going to be kind of more like this, which doesn't really make a lot of sense, but we could do it. And then I just have to bring some gases down here like I did right here. We can just put another vent there and do the same thing, and it'll be okay, right? And then we bring a pip down and blah, blah, blah. We do the whole thing over again. I feel like it could be nice. So there's 18 sleet wheat there that we do want to make into food for them. So I will start by telling them to make 2 because there are 2 of them, like 2 people. So we'll start with that. And the only okay, yeah, no, just let's start this now. Let's start it now. So they can dig. They have a height of 3 going there, and that's pretty nice. Like I kind of like the height of 3. So they'll dig a channel here. Does it matter if that's the ground or if that's the ground? If this layer is dug out, then we can expose this oxalite, which is nice. Okay. I just hope that I'm not gonna be making it so that, like, this channel has too much... Like, I don't want the temperature to change in a bad way, and I don't want the gas pressures to change in a bad way. But I think this still looks like a very cold section. And the gas levels will just be what I'm doing. So, like, I'm going carefully because I don't want to screw things up. Because, like, this is an untouched space that I haven't, like, started to mess with yet. But I don't think I'm screwing anything up through there by doing all that. I think it all still makes sense. It is okay. And let's actually just put that to manual airlock anyway. So they can start digging that out, and they're going to have the sleet wheat grain to plant. But I'm kind of hoping we stagger it at least a little bit. Like, I can't actually have them start planting the sleet wheat grain until at least most of these are harvested. Because, like, I've harvested this one, and so now it's at 1%. And as these days go by, these next ones are going to harvest and be at 1%. And if I start planting up here right now, then these ones are also going to be at 1%. And then they're all going to end up getting harvested at the same time, and then we have too much sleet wheat grain all at the same time. So I have to wait until these ones are around, like, I don't know, I want to say, like, at least 20%. And then we go here and start planting. But I mean, it's going to take time for them to dig it out and for me to set up the stuff and to get the pip in there and blah, blah, blah. So hopefully it'll be fine. I don't know if I should check on something else for them though right now. But Yakani, they've been complaining. So you guys are totally fine, okay? There's just some weird gas bubbles, but you're actually fine. Don't worry. Okay, did they have a lot of bottles? Oh, right. So they have a lot of gases bottled up, sitting down. Oh, and like the ethanol and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. So where are we gonna put these random takes to just like pick up the miscellaneous stuff? How big is everything? So we're going to need a liquid reservoir. That's where everything's going to go. And then we're going to need a bottle filler. Automatically stores piped liquids into bottles for manual transport. We're gonna need a bottle emptier. No, we're gonna need a bottle drainer? A bottle drainer, okay. Drains bottled liquids into liquid pipes. Okay. So this is about the same size as all the other bottled things. Okay. So all we need is... it's in the other section. All we need to get rid of the liquids here. And I feel like I should pick a convenient location for this in case I ever decide I care about these liquids. But at the same time, I feel like I should pick a place that's just very, like, somewhere that is never gonna, it's never gonna get in my way. Let's just put it right here. This is kind of a random nothing space, right? Yeah, we'll put it there. And then we put the bottle drainer right here. And then we put the liquid pipe. Like that? Is that really all I'm going to need for this? And then they can start throwing all this ethanol in there. First and foremost. Water and polluted water already have a place in this world. Crude oil kind of does. I mean, we could take the crude oil. We could relocate it to down here. And then empty it. This you can say empty. This you can say empty. The reason that there's crude oil swept right here, or mopped, I guess, is not because I actually cared or wanted the crude oil to be mopped up right there. It's because I was mopping other liquids, like this randomly, this spot of water right there, you know? I was trying to mop up that, and some crude oil gets mopped up in the process. This is too deep, right? Is it too deep if I dig this spot? Because you don't want things to be mixing like that. Okay, do you guys want this? 13,000 calories. I mean, I guess you can probably have it. Hatch eggs? Do you want to eat those, or do you want to hatch those? I feel like they could probably just eat them. Hatches. Yeah, this is definitely different than it was before. Divergence. That's not what they used to be called. Sweetle egg. It literally says Sweetle egg right there. Why do I have Sweetle eggs on forever priority? What? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe something's weird about that. Maybe they know that those are like the grub ones or whatever. 1, 2, 3 of the hatch eggs, please. That's why we never have any Sweetles here. Wait, did we actually... I think we lost our Sweetle population entirely. Forever for grub egg. Oh, okay. It's only grub egg. I don't know. We don't need to crack grub. Can I... How do I undo it? Okay. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't have any Sweetles here anymore, though. Okay, so this is set up like that. And for now, I could put everything if I want. But for now, let's just put ethanol and see where that takes us. Like, is that going to fill it? Is that going to put a lot in there? I don't know. Wow, look how much oil we got from them emptying out the other ones. Okay, and so then this crude oil, cancel sweeping, this crude oil, we can drop these down here as well and tell them to empty those out. And then this crude oil, we also can have them drop down here. And we'll just see how that goes with all those. Can I mop this section of ethanol? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Can I mop this section now that I thinned it out a little bit? Nope. Okay, that's fine. So that's gonna be a start. So are they gonna start? Oh, yes, they are. Okay, I was gonna say, do I have to give them the sweep errand, or are they just gonna do this anyway? And for now, they're just doing it anyway, which is perfect. Okay, so you guys don't actually need me right now. You have enough oxygen, you have enough food, and you have some tasks to do. Ooh, okay, they brought this down here already. So now we can tell them to empty these. Right on the ground here. Oh, why can't I have them empty the other one? Aren't there two sitting there? I guess maybe they stacked them, or else they didn't bring the other one down yet. Okay. Well, cool. Then we're already consolidating some of the bottles and whatnot, which is nice. Okay, so there's ethanol right there as well they're going to get rid of. So there's also salt water and brine separately. Like, those are two other bottled things. Okay, okay. I mean, we'll work on it. I'm curious to see, like, it seems like there's a lot of ethanol sitting around. So if I can sort of, like, manually separate this, because, like, this is going to be pretty much full anyway just with ethanol, then I just build a second one for the miscellaneous stuff, we can do that. I know I could do that right now, but if this is barely full at all, then we might as well just put everything in there. Okay, so they have a lot that they're working on. Oh my god! I didn't know that they could make extra hives just like that. Well, that's kind of crazy. But they don't get much over here to work with, so I kind of feel bad that they now have an extra hive. Oh, maybe they built their own, like they built another hive because this one got snow on it? I don't really know how the betas work yet, but okay. So, do you guys also need a bottle water or gas consolidation project? I'm gonna say I'm not gonna queue it up for them yet because they have other tasks that I'm more interested in. Okay, and their calories are pretty low. Do you guys want a second thing of frost buns? Okay. I don't want them to cook up the frost buns too quickly. 94% I think is the next one that we've got here. 96. Probably 96%. 97. Okay, okay. So they're about to have another one. Good, good, good. Water. Water is just crazy low all the time. There's ice sitting out right here, though. You'd think that that would be good. What was I doing with all of the gas, pressure, oxygen stuff last time? What was I... Wasn't I, like, workshopping something with all that? Like, oh, we can depressurize everything by having the gases come through this way and blah, 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 blah. Gosh, now I don't really know. If I have them drag this water up there, is that going to be really problematic? It is 90 degrees, so maybe that's not the best idea. But it could make this ice melt. I don't want to overheat the area. Like, I don't want to just absolutely ruin it like a dummy. But also, I mean, it could help the ice melt, which would be really nice. How about this water? Can you guys take this water and sweep? If you sweep this water over here, that means you're gonna dump it out at the spot, right? Sweep that. That'll help you out for a moment. Okay, yeah. So they have other tasks to do. We're not gonna do the oh, but yeah, okay. There are a lot of bottles here. The problem, though, is that all these bottles are things that don't really want to be liquid. They're liquid right now because they're down here, but if I start moving them around, they're going to become gases again. So if I want to consolidate it, I'm going to have to consolidate it down here. everything has to stay down here. But that probably would help because there are a lot of miscellaneous bottles of stuff down here. Okay. Something to keep in mind. What else have we got going on? Okay, making the frost buns. Calories are going back up. We love to see that. The water emptying. I mean, I'll keep an eye on it, but I guess they're going to be fine. Okay, so now the other thing that I don't want to go too far into the episode without even starting to consider a balloon. You okay, girl? I feel like these moderate wounds are kind of intense. Is there any way I can tell what she got wounded from? Would you guys tell me? Oh my god. Okay, is she okay? I mean, she's not okay. But why is she so hurt? Why is she hurt so bad? What is hurting everyone? Is there an animal? Oh, look, you got a balloon too! Or maybe he was the one who truly had... No, they both have balloons. That's the best. Another balloon here! Oh my god, somebody's been handing out balloons to everybody. That's the best. Okay. But why are we having injuries in our colony? That shouldn't be happening. I feel like in this day and age, what's that coming from? That doesn't seem right. I don't know. Okay, well, look at them all. I know there's other stuff to look at, and I'm curious about the injuries, and I want to look at the bottle stuff, but like we can't go too long without making sure that we're watching this research here. Oh my god, this is so close to they're both so close to being done. Okay, this is the best. What did we say was like the maximum? 25, yeah, 4, I think. If nobody's going to be doing the research, then you don't want to do more than 4 rad bolts with the enriched uranium. Okay. Well, that's going to finish that level of research. And then we just need databanks, which means pay is going to have to go back up here. We're refueled. If we look inside, we're refueled on plastic, refueled on oxygen, refueled on... Actually, a little short on water, technically speaking. But I don't know if she ever needs that much water. Temps are starting to get a little warm. But that's okay. It's still livable. Just not refueled on food, I suppose. I have to check which food I'd like to send on through there. I guess still the fried mushroom. Or the gristleberry. Maybe the gristleberry is better because there's a smaller amount of it. So we go gristleberry, but a small amount. Okay. Small amount of gristleberry over that way. And then it'll be ready for pay, I believe. Ready for pay. So the water... I just have to tell them that they can send more water up. Which I had previously stopped because it was causing problems. I should just disconnect this, right? I mean, this one is almost grown. So maybe we should let the water go up. Okay, we're just going to send a small amount of water up through here. And it'll distribute through. I have enough water. I can do that. I can do this for the moment. For the time being, it will be perfectly fine. Don't worry. And you know, I got the 1 bottle consolidation system in place. So even if I don't do the rest right now, I think it's fine. I know that it exists. I remember about it now. Oh, you know what I don't keep remembering about is to thank everybody for taking this survey. I didn't want to mention it immediately after people started taking it because I'd already been mentioning it to you. Ignore the computer noises. I had already been mentioning it to you guys over and over again throughout episodes, like, oh, there's going to be a survey. Oh, take the poll about the survey. Oh, now the survey's here. So we gave it a little rest period. But in actuality, the majority of the results came in immediately from when I posted the survey video. Like, pretty much every survey taker took it then, and they haven't taken, like, there haven't been as many coming in recently, but it's still up. If you are interested in taking the viewer survey to give me more info about what people like and how people consume content on the channel, the link is in the description. It is still there, but yeah, we got some good results. I'm wondering about whether I'll do some sort of like casual video on like just talking about how that went on its own. I haven't decided if I'm going to do something like that or not yet, but I was very pleased with the results. Like, it was really cool to see how many people took it and to see the answers that we got. So I really want to thank everybody for participating. And there is still time if you wanted to. I don't know if I'll just leave it up for forever. I'm sure at some point I'll be like, okay, yeah, maybe we retire this, but for the time being, you still can totally take the survey if you want. Yeah. Okay, so this, for the most part, seems good to me, I'd say. So let's stop this again, because it's just going to freeze the pipes. Okay. So let's stop that. I mean, as of right now, all the water is going straight to these guys, but the second that we start having, like, it fill up, it's going to become a problem. So the sooner that they can disable this, the better. Okay, there we go. That's why we go at a, like, only partially open state, because I don't want there to be too long, like, too much extra water going up there from when they have to open it and then close it again. Okay, at least everyone seems to be in very good spirits here. I'll say, why don't you guys grab a little more slime? Because we can, like, put ceiling here if we need it. I'll just dig this whole row out, and if we need to replace that with ceiling later, we can. Well, actually, is everything here about to be harvested? Okay, no, not particularly. I'm like, is that too much slime to dig out at once? Where are you guys starting? Okay. So maybe cancel the second half. Just a few pieces of slime, because they can fertilize these and just grow a little bit, but we don't want to overdo it. Okay. I am still concerned about the amount of natural gas that seems to be emptying from these, but it hasn't become a problem yet, so I'm gonna try and be okay with it. I'm gonna have to try and be okay with it. Okay, so yeah, the research, let's get that underway, because this part is done. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't even, like, pronounce anything properly. That part's done. And then this part, we're ready to go. That's enough food. It's enough food. She's ready to go. Okay. So in the morning, Pay, you're back on space duty. Please. Oh, I can queue up the 60 here. Now, we don't need 60 to finish this research, but, you know, if every trip we could get 60, we should be getting 60. We're going to need them for the next research branches anyway. Oh my god, we might actually be able to start the monument today. Oh, we'll have to see how that goes. You know, I still could screw something up. Who knows? Who's to say? Wait, there was food in here, right? Like, I feel like this top number said 0. Okay. It's maybe only like 1 serving, because this is stale. They brought it up here anyway. But, I I really don't think she needs that much food. Just keep it that way. Okay, new blueprint is available already? Okay. Lephilios can have this one. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Don't crash everything because I clicked on the mini pod while the day was switching over. Just chill. You've been so good lately. There are no problems. Don't worry. Okay, yeah, they are so good. It's fine. Aluminum ore. And they might have brought the water over there. They did not bring the water over there. Maybe Otto's bringing it over right now. He's not. Maybe they would rather bring this water over there because it's higher up. Do you guys like to move that water more? Oh, and let's check the status of the bottle emptier thing. Like, okay. It's not sweep only, but like sweepable water is okay. Maybe we put a 6 priority on it real quick. Maybe that'll help. That immediately helped. She took water that was sitting there that I didn't even realize. Oh, wait. That water is... Oh. So there's plenty of water right here. They just don't bring it down. They don't prioritize it. Whoa. You're only putting water here, right? Okay. That bottle just... it didn't look exactly like... Didn't look exactly like normal water. I was concerned. Wow. They immediately prioritized that. That's crazy. Okay. You guys are good, right? Okay, now they're working on food. But they at least got some water through there. That's good, that's good. Okay. Cool. So, besides the water thing that we were working on here, what else? Okay, you guys are still doing great on this. Good. You've got some more sleet wheat grain down here. That's good. Okay. This is good. This is good. I don't know though about the balance of oxygen, carbon dioxide, that whole situation here. It's yucky. I don't particularly like it. But they're fine, I guess. Just leave it be for now. Oh, I can unlock a new blueprint. Da-ding. Basic red shoes. A fresh pair of red shoes that go with everything. I mean, I think those are new, so it's the slightest bit exciting. More exciting than something that's not new at all. Okay. Wow! See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Let's just get a second one for anything else. Ethanol can go in that one. And, yeah. I feel like that's just great. Lindsay, are you okay? Okay, she's fine. So I'd love to just fill this and then deconstruct and then have the liquid pipe go that way. But also there's room, there's everything. Why not just literally just build a second one, you know? It's fine. Maybe we leave the ladder. Okay. Deconstruct these pieces of ladder, and if I need scaffolding, I'll just have to build it higher. But we'll leave this ladder in case we ever want to scaffold throughout that. Okay. So build a second one here. Do I need a second one? Bottle drainer. Here. Liquid pipe. Like that. Oh, dang. Okay. I guess tomorrow Pay's gonna have to go. Dang it. How did that time go that quickly? So ethanol is getting emptied out there. We know that. Yes. But brine and salt water can go in this other one. And then I don't really know if there is anything else here besides, in terms of liquids, besides crude oil, which I can drop down here. Do you guys need more? Do you need to make more sand? Like, can you make more sand, or should I have them send you guys sand? I guess I should have them send you sand. They usually do, but okay. We're running low. Can you guys send them some more sand, please? I guess I told you to stop for a while. Is it a raw mineral? No, it's a filtration medium, I believe. I feel like to a degree, the categories are a bit arbitrary. But it's like some of these things could be something else as well, I feel like, but just because they're a more specific thing, they go into a different category. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, while it's night, let me check the schedules. Pay, okay. You can go here. There we go. She's already on the proper schedule. When we turn to day, we switch this whole thing over. Turn to day, switch the whole thing right on over. Do 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 do. Wapow. Daytime. Wapow. Daytime. Let's go. Okay. I guess I didn't need to do it that way. Oh, cool. They added a little something more. Okay, there's 2,000 in there now that's edible. Good, 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 good. Crew. Pay. Oh, okay. Rocket. Here. Crew only. Okay, she's gonna get ready to get going. And then she's gonna go. She's making her way up here. I trust. I don't need to check on her. She'll be in here any moment. Right? Oh, yes. She's here. She's here. Okay. So let's begin the launch sequence. Okay, yes, the gantries are out of the way. How do I do this? Begin launch sequence. Da 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 da. Goodbye. Okay. Vessel 7. Deconstruct your fridge. Assign that as your bed. Everything is enabled. You're good to go, Pay. There you go. I will be back to check on you. I will be back to check on you. I will not forget. I will not forget. I will not forget. I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back. So I think this place could benefit from the gas one more than it could the liquid one. Liquid consolidation, gas consolidation is more of a priority than liquid consolidation. I'll say that. But at the same time, if those things are that easy to... What is the gas one? Like the plumbing one, you can just have the bottle drain right into pipes. I think we have that for this as well. I think I built it at the other place. Yeah. Drains gas canisters into gas pipes. I mean, that's really good. For things that are legitimately usable things, like oxygen right here, we can just do that. Like, we can just drain it into the proper spot. I should add more of those as well. But for the places where there's a lot of stuff bottled up that's like liquid chlorine, chlorine gas, and like I'm not using the chlorine anywhere, like we can just put it into a miscellaneous bin. True, true, true. Okay. But yeah, I guess it is stuff that I should pick up so that it helps the loading and saving of everything. The brine doesn't have a place to go, I suppose, but like also doesn't it go into here? So we could bottle drain that right into this. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's disabled right now, but in the future, we can bottle drain, because you can assign the bottle drain to one specific thing. So just put a bottle drain on the correct pipeline and you're good to go, you know? Okay, should I be checking on Pay? I've done nothing. She can go a little longer with the suit on. Food levels are dropping, but the dust caps are growing. We'll keep an eye on it, though. How much sand have you sent? Any? I put it on 5 priority, not 6 priority. It seems like they're not interested in sending much. What else is selected right now? Is it still coal? Yeah. If I go 6 priority, are you guys going to fill it with coal and only coal? Let's see. 6 priority, what are they going to fill it with? I see coal. I see that I'm icy. I see that I'm icy. Come on. Somebody... Coal. Okay. Deselect coal. And... that way they sent some coal on the high priority, which is always nice. But otherwise, you know, can you... We have sand, right? Can you guys help us out with some sand deliveries? I know we have sand. We have to have it. It makes no sense if we don't have sand. Did you guys give away all of our sand already? I'll just have to check, I guess. S-A-N-D. Wow. Okay, well, we're making more. We're making it, and then we're gonna send it. And then we'll make some more after, and we'll send that, or we won't send that. Okay. Lots of water. I like to see that, because we've been short on water for such a long time now. Okay. Pay. Okay, she's fine. Unequip the suit. She's having her little snack. And then she's gonna go to bed. Okay. 38. She's good. She is fine. Okay. We've got our second system in place. We're going to select this one as... I'll just select everything on the list that is not ethanol, water, or polluted water. Right? That can go in there. Oh, well, not crude oil. I don't think we really have liquid carbon dioxide or liquid chlorine or liquid nuclear waste or molten glass or... Oh, we don't want petroleum. Okay, so brine and salt water, I guess, because those things are laying around and we don't have a place for them. Okay. And then liquid consolidation is more or less going to be done here, I think, for the time being. So yeah, those guys don't have sand, which means they're going to run out of salt. And if they run out of salt, then other things are bad. So we got to watch out for that. Is this section okay over here? Like, it's sealed off and everything, right? So if I dig more into this way, you guys are not going to hate me, right? I think they'll be okay to do that. Oh, they can't get over there anymore. We need an additional ladder piece. And then we need ladder pieces here. I had to dig this section out because it was flooded. Okay. That's fine. So yeah, water consolidation will be done. Gas consolidation we'll have to do separately. Or we could maybe just, like, the natural gas... We could put one right here, and input would be straight to these pipes, right? I think that's a go. I'm going to say yes on that. Canister drainer. Build it out of... We don't have any gold. Oh, but copper is also overheat plus 50? Okay. It gets warm sometimes. I'm a little scared. Gas pipe. Do straight like that. Right on over there. And hopefully it's not too hot. It's not nearly as hot as it is down here, so hopefully it's fine. The petroleum's got no place to go, but that's okay. Crude oil, yeah. I think we consolidated that. Good. Are you guys otherwise doing all right? Their oxygen is actually looking pretty fantastic. I'd say they're otherwise doing all right, and we did dig out more rust. So there's that as well. Okay, good. Food? Okay, food, they're doing all right. Yeah, I guess if you guys want to consolidate liquids, you can. They're picking up sand. Okay, we've got the sand sent over. Okay, these didn't get to finish growing. So let's grab a little more slime, actually. Yes, grab it. I've changed my mind. Okay, how's pay? Looking a little green, but that's okay. 11 more data banks, and she's got the oxygen she needs. She's gonna be good to go. We're just gonna do 60, and then we're gonna get her out of here. 3. 2. It's a bit of a slow countdown. 1. And done. Pay, she's done. Fit as a fiddle. She really got the radiation sickness quick, because I think she was healthy when she was sleeping. Okay. Fit as a fiddle. Trust me, she's fine. She's got her suit. And she's going back home. Back home, Pay. Back on home. Get on out of here. Get along, little doggy. Okay, there we go. And then we... Oh, no. Every time. I do this every time. Okay. Slice. Slice. Okay. Pump. Okay. We get the pump. Don't get the fridge. Get the pump. Okay. Nutting. And then connect there. Okay. She's good to go. By she, I mean the spaceship. The rocket. Okay. And this is unassigned, so Pei knows where her bed is. I mean, she's good at that. What can I say? Eventually, she just learned. She can go back on that schedule. They're refilling everything here. Get this going. I kind of feel like there's not even that much carbon dioxide to get out of here. Like, I kind of want to stay and watch this to make sure it's all good. We do have another printable, though. I should give that to somebody. You guys got 12,000 and 2 stress? Okay, you guys can have it. No, you can have it. So take that. But, I mean, you guys should be good. Okay, yes! They're consolidating the liquids. That's exactly what I wanted. Research complete! Yeah! Okay. There's one more drop of carbon dioxide in this corner here. Scooch on over. Scooch on over. Grab it. Grab it. Oh. They grabbed it for a second, and then it got away again. Come on. It's just such a shame. It's like you don't need to get rid of all this oxygen. It's good oxygen. Come on. Grab it. Okay, we're good. Then you go back over to this. Oh, let it get out of the pipe. Okay. And then disconnect. Perfect. And let's get rid of this mini gas pump. Okay. I can make the Grand Monument. Oh my god. 7.5 tons of steel? Just for one piece. Ceramic, plastic is totally fine. Plastic, I already have all the plastic I need. Ceramic, we can get it. The steel is going to be so rough. And 2.5 diamond. Okay, glass as well as... Okay. It's a bit tricky. Wow. Okay. So, sure. Let's go food... refrigerator, bam. That's, getting queued up for another mission because we do still have we've got more research to do. We finished the research that we got, which is great. I can pick something new. We could go this route because it never got finished. For jet suits. And a meteor blaster, that kind of stuff. Is there anything else I'm interested in, though? This is more automation stuff. An arcade cabinet is pretty cool. Wow, okay. Wow. Those are some cool things. They really are. Honestly, some of this stuff we don't even need databanks for. I should, like, let me just do this in the meantime. Combines liquids and other inputs into fluid compounds. So this is going to make new things that I've never made before. Sure, do it. Go for it. Am I paused or not paused? Okay. Wow. Okay, so I can't make the monument this episode. I can't even make one part of it, I don't think. I'm going to have to check how much steel I have. Okay. We don't quite have enough steel, I don't think. Yakani does not have a food problem. They're fine. Unless all that's stale or something, but I don't think it is. I think they're okay. You can even make an omelet. If you don't eat it, like if you don't eat the egg, make an omelet for yourself. I can't make the Grand Monument today, but what I can do is start queuing up materials for it. Okay, I guess I have to click on these things so that the thing will go away. Okay. I can start queuing up materials, which is big. That'll be good. So the amount of miscellaneous liquids out and about at this colony has been minimized. That's fantastic. And then this we set to natural gas. So all of the random natural gas things we can also get rid of. Hydrogen ones, I haven't decided a place for them yet. Oh, we could just empty it into this system. Yeah, maybe? Wait. Why am I not... Oh, because I don't have enough water. Yeah, is that the issue? I'm like, why am I not using that other thing to produce air? Oxygen at this colony. But it doesn't use hydrogen. It creates hydrogen. It uses water. That's a problem. Okay. Enable auto harvest on this. You guys can have some of that as well. You definitely don't have a food problem, okay? Don't even say that you do when you don't. Okay. You've got lots of good food. Oh, and we should probably stop with the sand. Okay, well, we'll put this back to 5. And we'll put it on coal and sand. And, oh, they didn't ever finish making all the sand that I told them to yet. Oh, well, that's good. I thought they'd probably already made it all, and we had, like, sent it all over already, but... Okay, so that's cool. The food is getting lower and lower, but these will be harvested, they'll have a ton, and then these other harvests are gonna come through. They'll be fine. Okay, so really it's up to you, buddy. Iron to steel. Did we ever send lumber? We didn't send lumber yet. Okay. Dang. Okay, well, I do want to send some lumber over, but for now we can just use coal. It's just the coal is used for other things. The lumber I'm not using for much of anything. And they have so much of it at Lefilios. 15 steel. That's not going to be too much for you guys to handle, right? Hopefully it won't be. This is not dormant yet. Okay, so, okay. Good, I suppose. We're good on everything for now. Here. Oxygen. Yes. It's good. Trust me when I say it's good. Hydrogen is still completely full everywhere, so I still have not re-enabled this, although it's gonna start to become a problem at some point. But hopefully hydrogen production is a little bit less because I have the algae terrariums going. I still haven't gotten rid of those, but we'll see if we can find a safe time where it feels like it's okay to get rid of them. This next research I feel like should complete fairly quickly. Okay. They want more dirt. Well, they get dirt whenever they use the thing over here. The compost things. They do use them. Okay, well, we'll have to consider that. I think it's slow going, but it's okay. Surely, it's fine. Okay, well then, I guess I don't have any more time today, but we finished the research, so that's awesome. We finished the research. We're going to be consolidating liquids and gases. This is filling. Okay. It's a little slow going, but it is filling. Good. And this one has not been overheating. So it's not a priority to switch it out just yet. And then this one is a much higher temperature, but it's got gold amalgam buff now. So it's okay. And they still are consolidating water as well here. I just saw them do the bottle emptier there. There is still water there, but they have been emptying it out. Okay, they got rid of the bottles on this side of the map. That's good. Unreachable food. What are you pointing at? Where? What? You just clicked on auto. Like that. I don't care. Why are you putting it on auto? Put it on the unreachable food. No. Oh, I don't care about that. That's not what I was clicking on. Huh. I guess there's something I told them that they can't eat. Oh, so they have 0 calories right now. But you can make more frost bun. Oh, you can make a good bit more frost bun. Okay, so let's go with 9. I hope that's not too many. Whenever I was having them make 3, whenever I was having them make 2, I was like, there's only 2 of them. So for one day, just make 2 of them. They were gone so immediately. So like maybe make that many and that's better. I don't know. But okay. Before we finish everything up here, I see that here they have 10 tons of brine. The desalinator is hooked up. It's ready to go. This is the input. This is the output. Clean water. So if I get a bottle thing and I connect it right up to here, it'll empty the brine out into this, and that's fine, right? Hey, the drywall's coming in. It looks great. Okay, you guys do not have to starve. You have 9 frostbun right here. Like, they are available to make. You just have to go over and make them, okay? Oh, they had to run down to get the frostbun. Okay. So if we add another bottle thingy-mabobber... bottle drainer. Is that weird to go right exactly through the... Yeah, it is weird. I'm gonna fix it, okay? It's not gonna go straight through. Like this, I guess. So this pipe goes around, and then this pipe also goes to it. Okay. There we go. And then that'll give them a big boost in their water, because this brine is a perfectly fine temp. Yeah, it's 9 degrees. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So that's cool. Okay. But yeah, I feel like this was a really good like project to suggest for me, because even like I just didn't have it on my radar to be using these bottle drainers and the canister drainers, even though I had technically built a canister drainer here. Yeah, I have one right here for carbon dioxide, but I just never really considered to like care to pick up all these miscellaneous things around here. But like now that I'm thinking about it, there are some places where bring me back to Lephilios, where it's gonna be nice, like to take care of all this brine by just putting it straight into the thing. I always think, because in the past how it worked is if you wanted to get this brine into a usable place, what you got to do is you got to dig a pit. Then you got to dig a bottle emptier. You got to set it to brine. Have them empty out all of the bottles of brine into the pit. And then in the pit, you got to put a liquid pump. And you have the liquid pump grab all the liquid and pump it into whatever system you want it into. But the fact that I can empty bottled stuff directly into the pipes makes me actually like consider these items. I just would never consider them because I'm like, I'm not doing all of that. All of that stuff that it would entail to like get this bottle picked up, it's too much. I'm not doing it. But so just like the suggestion to pick up all the bottled stuff so that it will help with the loading times, just it put these items like, you know, on the map for me. And I'm actually finding some use for some of these things that have been sitting around. So that's going to be really cool. They'll get to it when they get to it, I guess. But like the drywall coming through is looking really nice. It's a mild, delicate color. So it's not too overwhelming of a pattern. It's working, I think. It's working. But I guess, wow, and they've almost fully filled this one as well with those other liquids. Okay. I guess that's probably all we're going to have time for right now. But I'm going to have my hands full continuing into next episode. Because I feel like we were doing a lot just now. I feel like we were doing kind of a lot. Okay, but you guys are good with food and with oxygen. These guys have been researching. They're good with food. And then these ones will harvest up next. Like, they've got some harvests coming through here. I don't know. Are you guys going to be good with food? They've got to be good with food. They're getting the dirt for their research. And then this is... Okay, yeah, that was my concern, is that we're going to go through the water really quickly. They are, but I guess it's just sort of a buffer that we're just going to have to wait for, you know? I don't remember what I queued up here. 15, I think? So they made a few. They've made a few pieces. And, you know, this will bring the water through. I mean, it should be going through fairly soon. Okay, it's going through right now. Perfect. Food has decayed. Okay, that's fine, I guess. You'll be fine. So oxygen, water, temp. Yeah, I think they're going to be good to go. We'll do more ceramic. And we'll do a little more refined carbon. Okay. And you guys are probably good, right? That's for final checks. Final checks out of the way. We're probably going to be selecting more research next episode. This is already storing 100 rad bolts, so I'm not going to queue up anything on that thing. Okay. We're good here. And then where's the last place to final check? Yakani? I kind of just already did check them, right? They're good. They're idle. They're not even doing anything. Okay. So we can queue up something to bottle empty the canisters. To canister empty, I suppose is what you would say. Or what else can you guys do right now? There's nothing for me to queue up for them quick. We gotta end the episode. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that if you are interested in taking the viewer survey, new or old viewers, even if you only watch this this series, I don't mind. Just know that the link is there if you want to take it. Okay, we'll get this last blueprint. Why did I give it to these guys? Okay, actually, that's fine. I will move at least one of these to down here. This is a very important place for them to be. And then I'll move the other one. Okay. To up here, maybe? I mean, you guys are already up there. Should I put one here? I guess I'll just put it here. There. Okay, that's nice. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.